Have you ever felt like you weren't good enough to do something you loved? That's how I felt every time I tried to share my videos online. It was like a little voice in my head kept saying, "Are you sure you can do this?" I've always loved telling stories and sharing my ideas with others. When I discovered social media, I thought it would be the perfect way to connect with people and share my thoughts. But as soon as I hit publish on my first video, I felt a rush of nerves. What if nobody watched? What if people didn't like it? This voice of doubt made me feel like I was stepping onto a stage in front of a huge crowd, but I didn't know what to say. At the beginning, I was filled with excitement. I poured my heart into my first video and shared it with the world. But when only a few people watched it and left comments, I felt a bit let down. Some comments were encouraging, but others made me second-guess myself even more. I started to wonder if I was really good enough to be a content creator. Determined not to give up, I decided to look for inspiration from others. I found content creators who openly talked about their struggles with self-doubt and how they overcame it. Listening to their stories made me realize I wasn't alone. I began to open up to my audience, sharing not only my successes, but also my struggles and fears. This honesty helped me build a community of people who understood and supported me. One day, I decided to try something new, a live Q&A session. My heart pounded as I hit go live. I was scared no one would show up or ask questions, but soon comments and questions started flooding in. People shared their own worries and doubts, and it was like a light bulb went off in my head. I realized my experiences resonated with others. I wasn't just talking to an audience, I was connecting with friends who felt the same way I did. With this new confidence, I started making videos that truly reflected who I was. I focused on topics I cared about and stopped worrying so much about what others might think. I accepted my mistakes and learned from them. Each video became a stepping stone for personal growth, not just a piece of content. I began collaborating with other creators and sharing my journey more openly, which brought even more positive connections into my life. Looking back, I can see how my self-doubt pushed me to change and grow. I learned that self-doubt is a normal part of trying something new, and it doesn't define my worth. Instead, it's a sign that I'm challenging myself. Today, I create videos not just for likes and views, but to inspire others to overcome their own doubts and fears. Overcoming self-doubt has transformed how I see myself and my work. It's an ongoing journey, but I know I'm not alone. Every time I hit publish, I remember that being true to myself and connecting with others is what really matters. In embracing my true voice, I've found a deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment.